Your tribe is out there looking for exactly what you have to offer. They're looking for your specific experience, your unique perspective, your particular way of explaining things. But they can't find you if you're hiding behind perfectionism or trying to sound like everyone else. Hey, CEO fam, welcome to the CEO desk with Brianna Marie. I'm coming at you today from my actual CEO desk. And today's conversation is going to get a little raw, a little real, and hopefully it'll be inspiring because we're talking about the difference between showing up perfect and showing up purposeful. And before we jump in, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you've been getting value from these conversations I share, make sure you subscribe. All right, let's dive into the focus of today's video. So here's the thing. I don't have all the answers. I'm not sitting here pretending like I've completely mastered every aspect of this CEO thing, and now I'm going to download all my wisdom to you from my ivory tower. That's not what this is. What I am doing is sharing my journey. I'm sharing where I'm at right now, what I'm learning, what I'm struggling with, and my perspective on things I'm navigating. And you know what's beautiful about that? I'm attracting my tribe. I'm attracting my people, those who get it and those who want to get it, those who see the value in real lived experience over that guru persona just fussing at you about what you need to be doing and all the ways you're screwing up your life. I'm here to deliver my gift to this world. And it may not be perfectly polished, but this is what I know. Perfectionism is the enemy of purpose. And if we wait until we have it all figured out, if we wait until our delivery is flawless, if we wait until everyone will like what we have to say, we will never end up sharing anything at all. And that's a disservice to the people who need to hear what we have to say. My delivery won't always be what people like or prefer. Some people might think I'm too direct, too sassy, too real, but my message is meant for somebody. And if I never got on here to share these thoughts, someone else really could be missing their blessing. And that's just not right. Look, let me tell you a little something about me. I read and study every single day. Every single day. But here's what makes me different from a lot of content creators out there. I'm teaching based on what I've lived, not just what I've studied. There are so many people teaching things they don't even have personal experience with. They've read the books, they've taken the courses, they can quote all the right statistics and frameworks, but have they actually walked through the fire? Have they actually built what they're teaching you to build? And if I'm keeping it all the way real with you, a lot of people are just out here teaching to make money. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with making money. We need money to survive out here, period. But when that's your primary driver, it shows. When you're just regurgitating information for a paycheck, it lacks soul. It lacks that authenticity. And I'm teaching so I can change lives. I'm teaching so I can impact lives outside of my own. I refuse to let this knowledge die with me in the end. Every single thing I share with you comes from a place of lived experience, from battles I fought, from lessons I've learned the hard way. And by answering that call, I am attracting my tribe. And that's another thing I want you to really understand. You don't need everyone to like your message. You just need the right people to receive your message. When I show up authentically, when I share from my real experience, when I let my personality shine through even the rough parts, I'm not trying to appeal to everyone. I'm trying to attract my tribe. And your tribe is out there looking for exactly what you have to offer. They're looking for your specific experience, your unique perspective, your particular way of explaining things. But they can't find you if you're hiding behind perfectionism or trying to sound like everyone else. Sometimes you got to let God speak through you. Sometimes you got to trust that your story, your journey, your perspective is exactly what someone needs to hear today. So yes, I'm not just creating for myself. I'm creating for others. For that mom who's scared to start her business. For that woman who thinks she has to choose between being a CEO and being present for her family. For that person who's been told their dreams are too big. Listen, I'm hoping to give you the key that unlocks the treasure chest for you and for future generations. But here's what I need you to understand. You have keys too. You have keys that could unlock someone else's treasure chest. Your experience, your journey, your perspective, it matters. And it could be the exact thing someone needs to hear to finally take that leap, to finally believe in themselves, and to finally see what's possible. But if you never share it because you're waiting for the perfect conditions, because you're worried about judgment, because you think you need more credentials or experience, you're potentially robbing someone of their blessing. So here's your challenge for this week. I want you to share one piece of your story, one lesson you've learned, one insight from your journey, somewhere, somehow. Share it. Maybe it's a social media post. Maybe it's a conversation with a friend. Maybe it's finally starting that blog you've been thinking about. Maybe it's just leaving a comment right here under this video. Just share it. Stop waiting for permission to share your wisdom. Stop waiting until you have it all figured out. Someone needs what you have right now. You have a gift you must deliver to this world, and it is time to act on it. Your message doesn't need a perfect messenger. What it needs is a willing vessel. What it needs is someone brave enough to show up authentically and trust that there is power in their story. You were not meant to play small. You were not meant to keep your wisdom to yourself. You were meant to be a light, to be a guide, to be the person who shares the key that unlocks someone else's future. So show up. Your tribe is waiting for you. But that's all from me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Fellow mom CEOs, I encourage you to join my 1 Million CEOs newsletter, linked in the description. And to all who are watching, keep stepping into that CEO energy. It looks good on you. Until next time.